Guys, heads up, it's a Bubba. He's staring right at me. Okay. That's that.
Wow.
I'm
doing that costume as Jen though.
I was AFK. And he's getting his free hook.
Of course he wouldn't go back 2 hooks down.
Oh, it's gonna be basement? It's taking me basement, okay.
Basement Bubba.
I think.
I'm trying to catch up.
He's looking for basement. Basement's in shack.
You're not wiggling, are you?
That's what he's. No, it wasn't. I should have been.
Oh. I was trying to chase you to help you.
Nah, he's just gonna do basement.
Well, this will be Gen Rush him then. I'm gonna try to grab you for a second, but we all do probably a separate gen so that he can't just go for everyone.
Alright, so there's still a terror radius around me. Wait, someone just crouched doing nothing.
No, I just walked to the window and crouched.
I mean,
if to see if he was gonna leave, so I could come.
No, he's still here. You're better off doing gens, I would say, unless somebody wants to get daring. And actually, I'm losing terror radius now, but no, it's still here. So, I mean, basically, yeah, basically your options are you either want to be brave and go for it, or you just crank out gens, because here's the thing, whatever he's doing to me, he's going to do to the next person. But if you're going to come here for a save, do it before I go to second hook, which is any second now. Yeah. That's the thing, is if you're going to do gens, you needed to just do them immediately and get as much out of it as possible. But now
I just think it's kind of BS that people do this, because it takes the fun away.
Well, I was AFK too.
Yeah.
So is he chasing you? Because it looks like you're running from him.
I was trying to get his attention. Trying to get his attention so somebody can get you, but like.
Well, nobody's coming to get me.
I'm coming. I'll take one. I threw it to try to buy time.
I never got away.
That should not have hit me. Franklin's with a chainsaw? Oh, what's his damn head on?
Whatever, I'm dead.
That kind of just ruins the game.
I think I'm just gonna DC.
Did you have fun? I didn't.
You in the basement? Did you fall?
No.
Nah, I just quit. I just DC'd. I don't really care.
Don't even worry about coming for me. Just do gens and get out, guys. He's gonna camp me. It's not worth it. I'll use this time and just get skill checks. You guys power gens.
Okay.
If you double up, if you get on the same gen together, you can get it done and get to a gate. You need to be together. You need to hurry up. Like, don't waste time. Get on a gen together.
Hey, there's one over here.
If you got toolbox, use it.
I still have heartbeat.
Yeah, he's still over you.
I can try to Kobe.
No, don't. I would just take the L. Let them get the. Give him his 2 kills and let them go right out the gate. Like, don't play his game.
Yeah, it's coming down here to hit me, and he missed.
I mean, you could try to Kobe now because they're like 70% basically. If you want to risk it.
Yeah, get the skill check though.
And in the end, we win because they escape, so he doesn't really win anything because the win is 3. So he lost.
Just get to gates and get out like as soon as
immediately. Don't even mess with it. Just get gates and go. I
just
don't
do
have
that one right there.
Right now.
Just do that or whatever. Go to separate ones then. But
Be careful, I don't have
he's still
heartbeat.
there. Oh,
I don't hear it.
He left. You saw him go up the stairs.
Yeah, he's not down here.
Yeah,
And I don't hear the-
no, he's coming. He's coming for.
He's going
Yeah.
to give me.
That was boring.
Well, the good thing is
Yeah.
he's not at basement, but he's still gonna camp
Still
you
there.
wherever you are.
Yeah, because he knew you was going to die regardless.
DC.
What do I do?
Just, he's gonna probably end up face camping him, bro.
He might come for.
I'll tell you my opinion.
No,
but it
he's
doesn't mean
coming
you guys
for
listen
you.
to it. My opinion would be just go. Don't give him a 4K, but that's me.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Try coping.
Oh, hatch is right there at
Open
your
right in
feet.
front of you. That would have been so nice. You Kobe off the hook right into the hatch.
Yeah.
That's kind of pathetic. You're a P3 killer and you play like that.
This prestige for
Yeah, it was a P3 killer. It's just trash.
Well, honestly, I could understand him playing like that if he got the legit, like the first down legit. But he literally took an AFK player across the map to the basement to do that. And then, like, it's fine. You want to do that, do it. Like, that's how you want to play. But how do you feel like you're good? Like, how do you feel like you actually beat a team by doing
I
it?
just like playing the game for fun and I enjoy escaping and just trying to escape with friends. But when it comes to the point where they just immediately put you down there because you were idle for like less than 5 seconds at the start, you didn't even get crows yet, or you were just about to. It's like, it just kind of ruins the whole game. And they don't get much for it either, so. Like I said, when he got out, we all got out. That's the way I look at it. Oh, you got a penalty for a minute. So good. I'm gonna go look at Jaden Cosmetics.
Well,
cool. I'm gonna.
the way you guys should have done that at the end was you either both go to the farthest gate and just leave because he wouldn't have been able to get there in time, or if you thought for a second that he was gonna actually go to the gate like he did, one of you goes back for the unhook in the basement because he left. But there's really no way of knowing that what he was going to do. But
Yeah.
you know what? You need to be set up for both ways. Like, put yourself in a position where one person's going for the farthest gate, the other one's kind of lingering around the main building, hidden to see like what he does. And if he leaves the basement, you immediately dash down there and get the hook, the unhook. But if he stays there, then you just run out the gate with the other person.
Yeah, but like you said, you never know what they're going to do. Because I remember I had one match where I was at the furthest gate and the killer came to me. Because sometimes as a killer, you'll think, hey, they're going to go to the furthest gate. They're not going to go to the
Yeah, you got a
closest.
50-50 in that, and you just gotta hope you get that 50%.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying as a team, you have to kind of put yourself in a position where you could react to either or. Like in that map, there was a main building. So like, let's say one person ran to the farthest gate. You probably would have had enough time to open it or 99 it. And the other person is lingering in the main building, like maybe upstairs or somewhere like hidden around the main. So that person would know if Bubba left the basement. They would hear the terror radius coming. They'd probably even be able to see him. So then they can call out to everybody like, hey, he left the shack. Then you get off the gate, you react, and now you hide somewhere, and then they run down and get the save. Like, it's all about kind of setting up for whatever possibly could happen, but that takes like a lot of coordination to pull it off. But I see it all the time when I'm killer. Someone's not readied up. But
Yeah,
when I'm nurse, I see it all the time. Like, if I camp a hook or something, like it's end game and I need to, they go just 99 the gate and heal each other and they do whatever. But if I leave that hook for 5 seconds, they rush in and get the unhook. The other one's opening the gate. It's like super coordinated. So it's just, you know, it's like we probably could have got. I mean, if I wasn't AFK, things would have been different. But probably, if we played that right, could have got 3. Like the second he put me in the basement like that, we already knew, like, okay, he's going to take an AFK player, cross the map with them because they're not wiggling, put them in the basement. We already know what kind of player he is. At that point, the 3 of you should have just split up on gens and like not wasted a second. Just crank out 3 different gens right there. And even if I just had to die on hook in the basement, whatever, it would have given you that whole time, you know?
Yeah.
And then as soon as you...
Zebra time.
Or one of us needs to bring reassurance to, you know, buy more time on the hook or something, but...
I would, but my build's based on trying to keep y'all alive if it comes to where you guys are about to die. I'm running Breakout, Built to Last, and Bomb just so that I know where you guys are at through walls to try to get to hooks faster.
Well, Bond we probably don't need since we're all on comms, but I guess...
Yeah, but it's better to know which way.
I guess if it gives you a visual, like if you're going to sabo hooks and stuff.
Yeah, it allows me to see, like, when somebody's like, I'm down, it's very hard for me to be like, okay, but where? And then everybody trying to register, it sidetracks them, so I just run Bond so I can find when
you're running Breakdown? Or Breakout?
I'm running Breakout, Built to Last, Bond, and Distortion.
But Breakout's probably not going to be that effective unless we're running like Boil Over or something.
I mean, 20% helps regardless, especially if they're saboing. If they drop you and they pick you up, you guys get a bigger percentage chunk because of the perk anyway. And then also just increasing the speed on it, and it's worth.
What exactly does it do?
So for Breakout, when within 6 meters of a carried survivor, you gain the haste status effect, moving at 7% increased speed, which helps me get to the hooks faster. And then the survivor that is being carried, its wiggle speed is increased by 20%. So, like, it's 1/5 faster. And in the make-or-break situations, it comes to help, because it also allows me to get in front of the killer to, 1, take a hit, and then use that speed to get to the hook to sabo it before somebody downs, especially if they're on their final hook.
Yeah, I think you just gotta be careful. Yeah, I think you gotta be careful with a build like that, so where like you use it sparingly, like when the time is right, like so that you're not wasting all your time following the person who's being chased by the killer and like waiting for.
That's normally why I wait for indicators, because I noticed that you give out subtle indicators when you're about to down. You normally say do a gen, but when you start to go down, you just end up saying dead. So it's like I know I have like 15 seconds before you down, and that's when I start to leave to go and help.
Yeah, I usually try to call out and say, like, I'm going here, you know, I'm running out of pallets, there's nowhere to go, I'm going to go down.
That's also why I run Bond, because when I ask them, like, okay, are you upstairs or downstairs? Dead. That helps me.
Yeah, so because sometimes it's just hard to say where I'm at. Like, oh, gee,
it's hard because you also have to look around and find where you're at. Yeah.
And I'm also just really focused on trying to get away
as long as you can.
But it's like, oh gee, I'm at this hill, or like how do I explain where I'm at? Yeah. It's easy if I'm like at shack or main building.
Yeah, if they're main indicators like main building, shack, corner, truck, so on and so forth, even their specifics, but that's why I just run Bond. Honestly, what I could do, I honestly could run Empathy instead of Bond. I think that would help me more. Reason being is because nobody's gonna down if you're fully healed. You're normally injured, so I'd be able to see you guys from a farther distance to know who's being chased and where. Because then I'll know whether I can make that run before you down or not, so I don't waste time. I'm not able to do anything.